What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. J-Indy Jones, Mr. J-Indy Intellect, coming to y'all with a quick spit. Now, I was gonna make this video earlier, then I was like, nah, I'll probably make it later, get more information. But one of my best homies just tied me out on this live, because what I said in the chat room. It's all good. You know I love him. But check this out, man. All right, Donald Trump, right? Not even just Donald Trump. Presidents, politics, right? Presidents, politics. Senates, Congress, mayors. You know what I'm saying? People in office. People are what you would call power. People who basically control our moves. People who make laws. People who make regulations and rules. People who guide us through these regulations, laws, and rules and stuff. Whatever, right? This color of my skin, not speaking for all, but speaking for most. A lot of people with this skin color know 0% politics, right? They know 0%. 0%. They don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on whatsoever. I've been telling people, I've been thinking, and I got a whole, I got a reason behind all this, and I'm gonna expose my reason after the fact, though. After everything get done, after I conclude from what I'm doing, and after the conclusion comes from what I do, I will expose why I'm doing it. This year, I only voted one time ever in my life, but this year, I'm gonna vote for Donald Trump. I want dislikes. Go ahead, dislike the video before I even tell you why, right? Check this out. People know 0% politics, right? Hold on real quick, I got a call. Oh, never mind. Ain't nobody. Yeah, but people know 0% politics. But what people do is personal opinion. A lot of people vote based off of their personal opinion. Period. 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 Don't let me get into the influences that's on television. Who's the influencers? You know, who's controlling the media, right? All right. We don't want to talk about who's calling the strings in these offices and stuff, right? We don't want to talk about and expose who the electoral college really is, right? We don't want to talk about those things. Yet, we sit here and for whatever personal reasons we have, don't want to do something for somebody. Now get me this, like, my boy exposed some of the truth. He was like, Donald Trump, best friend was a pedophile. 9 times out of 10, Trump is one, right? And I'm fine with that answer. And no, I don't respect, accept, protect, or have anything to do with anybody who's pedophilia, right? Yet, check this out. These basketball players, these football players, they're owners, you see what I'm saying, of the teams. Not even that. Now you talking about television hosts, you talking about television stars, celebrities, right? Man, I'm just gonna throw a crazy number out there, but let's just say a good 50% of the well-respected people that we respect and we treat as being famous or top-notch or, you know, a martyr or whatever, they got something to do with this pedophilia, right? Period. So we don't have no exact source of Trump doing anything pedophile, but just knowing that he's linked to him, right? Okay, so be it. Yet, say for instance, who is it? Tommy Hilfiger. What was his take on black people back in the days, right? Niggas still wearing Tommy Hilfiger today. Timberland boots. Every nigga wear Timbs, right? But they got a fucking slave tree as their logo. Come on, people, you send and give all your money to these people who's doing so much fucked up shit, but we don't put them on the pedestal. Yet we take somebody who's basically in the public view. He's in the public view. The only reason people talk about Trump because he's the president is because he's in the public view. From the words he say, from the things he do, right? And people share this, and people talk about it, and they make it the narrative. Point blank, period. But one thing I know about it is, look for somebody like Kanye West, right? Kanye West say some of the most craziest shit. But how that man become a billionaire this year, right? How's this man getting people pardoned from prison? How? Oh, he's a coon. Oh, he's a clone. Oh, he's a goofy. Oh, he's all these other words people want to call besides successful. And y'all might look, J-Indy, you call that successful? Bruh, what do he got and what don't you? How much energy and power he got since the whole world want to make videos about him and talk about him. When somebody talk about somebody, you feeding energy into that person, into that entity, right? Watch my video before this about perception so you can kind of understand self and other exist together as a whole. It gets deep. But picking somebody to be in office and stuff, I mean, we really got to do research. If you don't know what the Republic was, you got to understand. I know the parties is all screwed up. Republic Party, Democrat Party, Greenhouse Party, whatever. But at the end of the day, we got to go back to the Republic if we want our land back, right? If we want to be back to who we supposed to be, we have to go. Trump is in a position where we want to be leading. We just don't want him to be the leader. That's all. Yet the opposition, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We don't want the opposition at all. As bad as people could talk about Trump, why people don't talk about Biden as bad? Why people don't talk about Kamala Harris as bad? Why people don't talk about Pence as bad? Why we let go of Bush and all the dirty shit he did? Just because he ain't president no more, he can't be put on a hot seat? What about the Clintons? They fucked up. What about the Reagans? They fucked up, man. All these people is fucked up. So just picking which person to call out the fucked up one, it don't matter. Whoever we put in office is fucked up, period. Regardless of that, it's a bigger picture. Say, for instance, you got the red pill, blue pill matrix, right? I'd rather take the pill Neo had than to take the other pill. Why? Like I said, self and other. They exist together, but you don't know one without the other. We know what Trump is going to do. We know what Trump got in store. Why would we want to jeopardize what we got right now to better something else or worse something else that we don't even know, right? Take this into account. A lot of people got different things going on in their life, right? Period. I want people to come and tell me directly how President Trump is affecting your life directly. Don't tell me about your cousin. Don't tell me about, you know what I'm saying, cousins and friends, what they got going on with Trump. Family members, what they got going on, what you seen on the news, somebody's story, something he did. He might say fucked up shit. So be it. We all say fucked up shit and do fucked up shit. For some people, they like it. For some people, they don't. That's just a circle of life. Life exists. You can't have bad without good. You can't have good without bad. If you go rob a bank, which would be bad, the good deed out of that is you go to jail, right? Bad without good. You can't have it. If you think you're doing something good and putting money into that charity and you feel good because you did something good, but guess what? You can't have good without bad. So what's bad that's going to happen? Somebody inside that charity organization steals some of the money and pocket it. That's the bad deed out of it. But regardless of the fact you can't have one without the other, it's just like a coin. A heads and a tail is both part of that coin. Just because it's two-sided don't mean that each side is a different entity. Both sides is the same. So you want to talk Democrat, Republican? It's the same thing. Regardless, all these people is the same. We have no say in it. I know me voting for Trump, I have no say because I'm not the electoral college. I am not. I know my votes might work for people in office in my city and in my state, that's the main reason to really vote. So everybody gonna vote. If you want something to change for you inside of your city that you live in, go ahead and vote. But as far as the POTUS, the FLOTUS, we don't got nothing to do with that but popular opinion and personal opinion. It's all opinion based. It's all opinion based. So we can feel however way we want to feel about it. It's certain people we can't stand. But you don't know that person from a lick of paint. You never grew up with this person. Oh, Trump niece said he used to have his family members and friends do his homework in school. That's he say, she say though. And we just take a narrative and run with that shit, man. From the media, from the same people who put the shit out here, man. Like, come on, man. As far as I know is, for him being a businessman, and everybody say he's not a good businessman, he bankrupt so many times, he broke so many times. Do anybody even know what bankrupt is? Number one, has anybody went bankrupt before? How did that go for you? Did it better you? Did it worse you? Let me know. I never did that bankrupt stuff before. But for somebody to be worth in the billions, still, after they done basically got rid of most of their assets to become a president, still a billionaire. Then went bankrupt so many times, still a billionaire. Man, $1 million ain't shit, bro. That ain't no money. But when you talk to billions, you talking money. They can say money the root of all evil if they want, but I know the people who got the most money in the world today is shape-shifting and creating what we got going on in the world today. I know that to be factual. Look what Elon Musk is doing. Look what Jeff Bezos doing. Look what Bill Gates is doing. Look what Mark Zuckerberg is doing. Look what Warren Buffett is doing. Look what all these people is doing, man. They shape-shifting the world. Just like how we supposed to be truthers and on a conscious movement, and we supposed to be shape-shifting the world with the truth and being right and stuff, but look who really holding the power and who really making the moves. And we can say all this that we want to about them, but we don't even know them, man. We don't. And then we don't even know shit about what they doing. We don't know what it takes to be in that office. We don't. All we do is speculate, man. All we do is speculate. We need to check ourselves. We need to check ourselves. Before you pick a side or whatever, you need to know what the fuck going on, man. I don't even really know what the fuck going on, right? So whatever choice I choose is based off of personal opinion, right? But one thing personal I know is by 2030, I'm gonna be 100 millionaire, period. There's nothing that's gonna stop that but myself, and I won't, right? And another thing I know is, it's a lot, like the billionaires during the pandemic, they didn't breach $10.4 trillion. $10.4 trillion, the most money they ever made as a whole together. And it's due to the pandemic, right? Due to the pandemic, right? They know what they doing. I guarantee the president ain't stopping what they got going on, because they know how to move. They know how to operate. We can't let one man steal the show, man. We got to do us, and we got to be us. And I tell you one thing, having Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in office, how's that going to better my life? The current president that's in office right now, it's been better in my life. I wouldn't even be coming up with the whole theory of becoming $100 millionaire if I wasn't in this position today, if we wasn't in this 4th year of this president, right? Things just wouldn't be what it was if we had somebody else in the office. We got who we got in the office. I'm taking advantage of this situation, and I'm not about to just follow all the sheep who say this and that and this and that. Y'all don't know nothing, and y'all not moving. Y'all not doing nothing. Make some moves, man. Make some moves. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm about to make some moves, and I'm about to show y'all, like, real talk. But just check it out. I got more videos coming up to break stuff down. I'm gonna show you how bad Donald Trump really is as a person, but who gives a flying fuck, right? So that's where I'm at with it, y'all. Peace, love, and abundance.